going to be finding out what is the strongest and mythical epic in Prodigy. Hey, what's going on everyone? One Dr. Genius here, and this video we're going to be finding out what is the strongest and mythical epic in Prodigy. I know there are already videos on epics, dragon epics, but what are the best mythical epics, right? So over here, as you guys can see, we have our 5 beloved mythical epics. Most of them are level 91. We only have one level 99 Meg Mayhem, which also took me a very long time to get. So now let's go over these guys and see which one is the best. So now obviously, as you guys know, most people do consider fire pets better than any other type, because fire pets are actually strong against 2 types. Okay, so let's start off with what might be the worst, or some of the candidates for the worst type pets in Prodigy. Yeah, these 2 might just hold the title for the worst, because like, their attack to power ratio is 60 to 40 Aquadiles, which isn't too bad. I guess it's okay. And then if you look at Chill and Char's, as you guys can see, it's exactly half to half. So they aren't too good in the attacking friends, nor are they too good in the health friends. So if like Chill and Char has like 96,000 health, well then maybe it does only like 4,000 attack or 3,000. Like you guys can see, it's not the best, I'd say. And not only that, these guys are water type pets, which means they're weak against electric and earth, I do believe so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure water is weak against earth, isn't it? Yeah, I mean earth does do damage to them. So if these guys fight up against an earth opponent, they're basically dead. Dun dun dun. And now let's quickly check these guys' spells. Okay, so Aquadile, I believe, can only cast water and electric spells, if I do remember correctly. And if you look over here, Shiver and Scorch can also... Okay, so Shiver and Scorch are better than Divodile. Actually, he is, because he can cast 3 different types of spells. Like, he can cast a water spell, a multi-area water spell, along with fire and Spherical Crush. So let's suppose you're going up against... let's suppose that to combat you, your opponent takes, like, your water type pet, and your opponent is an electric. Well then in this case, you could use Spherical Crush to defeat your opponents. So in this case, what I'd say that Shiver and Scorch are better than Aquadile, but Aquadile so far might be the worst mythical epic. Now over here, which you have Nebula. Nebula is basically, very bad when it comes to dealing damage. Let's just say that, right? Very bad might be an understatement on her damage dealing capacity. Because if you just look at her information over here, what you guys will see is, well, okay, they have a lot of health, that's good. They can cast electric and water spells. I wonder if there's like a fire. But if you look over here and look at their stats, yeah, I don't think Nebula will be capable of outputting much damage. It's more of a tank to take all of the shots and like do 0 damage. That's basically what Nebula feels like, you know, like... yeah. Okay, so we've classified that Shiver and Scorch is better. Nebula is basically a tank, so... I don't know, if you're looking at just health, well then Nebula would rank higher, but I think Shiver and Scorch are still better than Nebula. Then over here what we have is Arcturion. Arcturion is, well, as you guys can tell, an ice type pet. They have a power to hearts ratio, which isn't too bad. I mean, it can deal damage, although it doesn't have too many hearts. Like, even at level 91, it's still at 8,000, which is less than your wizard, like maybe 3,000 less. Wait, no, it's actually on par with your wizard, I do believe. Your wizard gets additional armor from what your armor sets. Arcturion over here is a pretty good pet, if you guys ask me. I mean, he can cast ice spells. That's basically mostly everything which he has. I mean, Arcturion is not too bad. He's an ice type pet who can cast ice spells. So obviously, it's like some of these epics, the latest ones have been like one zone or one area focused where they can deal like a decent amount of damage, but in other areas they might not be as good. What you guys will notice is that, well, yes, Prodigy decided to not load for some reason, okay? But anyways, unfortunately I can't show you what these monsters have in battle because my, I don't know if it's Prodigy or if it's my Wi-Fi, but both of them are being pretty uncooperative, let's just say at most. But as you guys can see, in my opinion, I'd say that the mythical epic Meg Mayhem is probably the best amongst them, with Chill and Char probably ranking 2nd place to them, right? Shiver and Scorch, I mean second place, because like Mayhem is fire type, he can deal with ice and earth easily, which makes him pretty good, and on top of that he can also cast like a different spell. Yeah, he can cast Ion Cannon, Spherical Crush, and everything else. Wait, no, I just realized some of these guys probably have more than 2 spells equipped in their arsenal, so what might happen over here is that you guys can see that, yeah, I'd say Mayhem and Shiver and Scorch might be the 2 best epics in the game. Now let's actually try testing this out by going into battle against this guy and hopefully not getting stuck. Like last time. Come on, load. Okay, it's loaded. Okay, let's go over here and see what our mythical epic Shiver and Scorch have in store for us. It seems like in store for us, our mythical epics have us... Oh yeah, I keep on forgetting that 2 water type spells. Okay. That's not too bad, but you guys can see, like, yeah, you can tell why Shiver and Scorch might be worse than Mayhem, because they have less spells for less situations. Sure, against, like, maybe a fire-type pet, Mayhem might do average, but against anything else, Mayhem will still be able to, like, do something to deal decent damage, or he'll have some sort of damage bonus due to elemental reactions in Prodigy. So as you guys can see, it depends on what type of spells your pets can cast along with the reactions which they can make. Now let's quickly add McMischief on our team along with Nebula. Now as you guys will see, these 2 pets also have like a variety of spells which they can cast, but what you guys will notice is that these guys, they can cast a lot of spells and have some counters which they can make, but it's not too many. It's like, it's okay. Right, so Arcturion, he can only cast ice and electric spells. Along with that, I'm pretty sure he might be able to cast water type, but I'm not sure. Fire type, on the other hand, seems completely out of his scope. Yeah, as you guys can see, Arcturion can only cast three different spell types. On the other hand, if you switch over to Nebula, I think Nebula might have a fire type attack lying around somewhere. Come on. Right, so you guys can see Nebula might be able to counter some of the pets which they're going up against, but they won't be able to counter exactly everything. Like Nebula might be going up against an ice type pet, but it's not like they can instantly counter it. So as you guys can see, all sorts of pets in Prodigy have different types of attacks which they have available to them, and based on this you choose where these epics belong. But in terms of a tier list, I guess Mayhem and maybe Chill and Char are on S tier, I guess, and everything else is like A tier. I don't know. But yeah, guys, that's basically what I think the 2 strongest epics are, Mayhem and Chill and Char. So now what I want to do is I actually want to do an arena battle between these 2. Imagine fighting Mayhem and Chill and Char. Dun dun dun. I wonder who'd win. When did Chill and Char come in? Wasn't that like this month? Okie dokie, as you guys can see, we finished off our battle, and by that, I guess you guys can figure out what the best epics, mythical epics are, but I guess there's no way to exactly balance them. It just depends on your preference. I guess Ember Sheds are some of the best, and maybe fire type epics are the better ones. But yeah, guys, I'm just gonna leave it at that. It's basically up to you guys to choose which epics are actually the strongest. In my opinion, I think it might be Shiver and Scorch along with Mayhem. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be all for this video. Please do write in the comment section what you think the strongest mythical epics are, what your top 2 strongest are. And yeah, okay guys, that's gonna be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please do hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell, and give this video a humongous thumbs up if you guys haven't already. I'll be catching y'all next time. One Dr. Genius out the house. Bye, and have a good time. Bye!